So we're in the garage today, just myself. Rocco's here. Jeremy's probably at work. So let's get started and have a look. This time we're gonna simply talk about the mini high banker system that we use when we're hiking into difficult places, or when we're doing any kind of testing at home, or when we're doing anything that requires something that's portable, lightweight, mobile, and great for small batches and stuff like that. So stay tuned and we'll walk you through it. So this is the backpack we use for carrying our equipment when we're bringing this little high banker with us. I also use it for storage. It's a little bit bigger than we need, but it holds a high banker, holds a small shovel, pockets for all my batteries. Basically I can get all my gear in this little backpack here. Picked this up on Craigslist for about 60 bucks, secondhand from some guy, hardly used. Pretty good for what we do. Weighs in at just a hair less than 20 pounds. Folds up nice and small. Legs get stored through the grizzlies. Nice and compact. Legs get installed. Easily adjustable, so you can adjust your height. And they're also made of stainless steel, so they won't rust and rot away on you. Some of the other key features here. So adjustable header box. So you can see here we can adjust the height, the tilt on our hopper, so we can increase or decrease the feed depending on what type of material we're running through. We can increase the angle if we want the material to be processed quickly and run off of here quite fast with a very limited wash, or we can keep the angle quite subtle, allowing the material to be washed around here for a longer period of time. We do that when there's clays or tightly packed material or sand. One of the key features, or something we at least find really useful, is the ability to level this machine up at exactly the predetermined level. So the angle that we need here is determined by the mats and the pump size. So according to Gold Hog, this mat combination requires a certain water flow at a certain angle based on this pump size that we're going to show you in a second here. So based on that, we set this angle up so that the bubble is right in between. And just like that, a couple adjustments, and we're good to go. So the perfect pairing for these mats is this pump here. 1100 gallons per hour, electric pump. Pretty simple stuff. We can run roughly one Home Depot bucket through setup like this until we have to dump. Now that we have it all filled up with water, hook up our battery and we'll run some water. All I'm using here is a 12 volt, 12 amp hour battery. Good for a couple hours easily with this little pump. Bucket for our spill off, bucket to contain the gravel that runs through the system, our recirculating bucket with our pump with some holes drilled in it so that it just sucks in water. We've got our header box all set up ready to go for our battery. So we're going to hook this up. So here we've got a bucket of material from one of our claims, brought it back, and we're going to run it through the high banker here and create a little bag of pay dirt for the lucky YouTube subscriber that was one of our first 100. Here we'll make sure our level's nice and centered. So after we fed that bucket through, we let it run for probably 20 to 30 seconds just to flush out some of the materials. The riffles will be working the material all the way through. Now that we've run that batch through, cleanup is pretty easy. Just need a bucket. We're gonna pull the mat out, roll it up in the bucket, give it a good rinse. So from that full Home Depot bucket, that's what we get left with at the end of the day. Roughly 2 cups of material probably. So normally we would pan this out, but in this case, we're gonna dry this, package it up, and send it to a YouTube viewer.